Yo, what up, homies? Make sure I can read the chat here. Make sure if you're new, you subscribe. We're gonna put it on 20 minutes. You have to be watching the show for. How about 5? Not 20 minutes, I said. I was right the first time. How you doing, folks? My squirrely little buggers? How are you doing? We're gonna charge the phone. You never know what happens. But if something does go down, is it big enough to cause the phone lines to go down? You know what I mean? So, anyway, you cut it. Do we even really care about power? Or is it more concerning where if we're okay? You know what I mean? Oh no, we don't have internet to pay our bills. You know what I mean? If that's your biggest worry, man, they got us screwed right now. 100% of us have that worry, right? Like if you don't, then you're probably not watching the show. There's a few people I've seen just, you call them people who just walk and bike and just move around from town to town. I gotta get my wife to cut my hair. Maybe while the pizza's in the oven. No, we decided to bring in a professional because this is something here. I can only imagine how much this is gonna cost. But to be honest, we were broke anyway, so it's a few extra dollars in the hole. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get a haircut. I'm gonna probably be driving my e-bike in the snow. It's got a delivery date of November 97th. You know what I mean? So it's like, whew, a-holes. So that's what happened. So yeah, that's awesome, right? No, that isn't. It's not. We're over here making pizza, so that's awesome. We're gonna have 3 positive things come out of today. The oven turned on. 2 from Winnipeg. Got a wife. She's beautiful. My best friend. I also have a cool cat. 3. Whoa, we're out of here. I'll see you guys next time. That's pretty sure that's good enough right there. I've done it. Let's see here. Not even sure what this was, but do we take any chances in this house? No. So kind of sucks, but do you ever feel like your memory is disappearing? You know what I mean? Is your memory playing a disappearing act on you? And did nobody tell you it was? You know what I mean? So when you're making pizza, do you guys grease your pizza pan? Do you do anything to your pizza pan? I do. So I grease my pizza pans. It's really awesome. If you feel like your memory is foggy or maybe it's disappearing on you, is there a chance that is somebody else keeping your memories? You know what I mean? So remember that something's watching you, right? So somebody got your memories today, right? But you don't remember them, right? Before you know it, what else don't you remember? You know what I mean? So watching this scientist describe how the stuff we're inputting in our body is on such a high level that by the end of the day or even halfway through the day, we're kind of tongue twisted and we're flabbergasted, you know what I mean? So now you think about what's causing this to happen, right? Why can't we make it through a day anymore without being fatigued in our brains, right? It has to be the outside sources, right? Has your power ever gone out and you feel helpless and trapped and you can't figure out what to do with yourself and you just spin in circles in the center of your living room? Don't worry, you're not alone. My power went out too before. So the same scientist researcher figured out that we're pretty dependent on this stuff, eh? And we need it back on right away, super ASAP stat, you know? Pizza's almost ready for the oven. Today's toppings are going to be really special. You want to watch my short videos to see what toppings I picked, but I'm going to get into the late show and I'll take a picture of this pizza as well, so you'll see the pizza before and after. We'll do some sleep streams, chemical fart specials. We'll be hooking up the Nintendo Switch shortly, and playing some World Tour, Mario Kart World Tour on the Nintendo Switch too. So I'm excited about that. We're very excited on this show. We get quite excited on this show. All right. Oh, what a glorious day. Remember what I used to do pizza streams like, what was it, once a day? We were doing pizza streams once a day. So we cut back on our pizza intake a little bit. The wife's making a Caesar salad. I think, I don't even know. Maybe. Yeah, I think she is. She's chopping the lettuce. I'm going to make a Caesar salad. I gotta grab the toppings. I'm using a 00 flour dough here, so I'll tell you all about this specialty dough. It's an Italian dough. This is made by DeLuca's. It appears to be a very, very perfect pizza dough. We'll see what I can do with this. Sometimes they're not, especially if it's like in a bag for a day or two. This one has had time to proof and has time to really do its thing, become an ultimate pizza, okay? There's a certain thing I'm looking for when I'm checking out the ultimate pizza doughs. It's elasticity. Must have a high elasticity. That's what I'm noticing about my pizza doughs. This one's just something, isn't it? You're gonna have to get some flour on. It's a little sticky. I might leave it out in the air for a couple minutes here to just to do its thing, but it's very close to ready. I'll grab some basil and some really nice Catelli garlic and onion pizza sauce. Very flavorful. I'm just gonna take a little bit of flour, sprinkle it right over, and then pat down. That's right, pat down lightly. And that's all you had to do, and this thing turned into this. It melted. I'm gonna show you guys. Y'all ready to experience pizza? Next level Italian pizza. Right here. I bring in Italy to Winnipeg. So we're actually in the midst of ranking number 1 in Winnipeg right now. Very close to being number 1 in all of Winnipeg. So please hit that like button right now. I am a very, very highly ranked Mobile Legends world champion. And my wife says, where's the money? I'm about to ask Mobile Legend, where is my money? You know? So first thing I'm going to do is win this tournament coming up here this weekend. Then I'm going to win the one next weekend. I am very close to becoming a perfect player. I can carry any horrible players in the world. Doesn't matter where you're from, which country you're from. I know you're horrible. I can cover you. I can carry you all the way to the finish line. I figured out how to do it. It's very intense, but I can do it. It takes a lot out of me. We're going to get that did. Oh, this pizza looks amazing. Amazing. So we're very close now. We're gonna get the sauce on. This is gonna be a lightly sauced epic za. Okay, can you say that for me? Lightly sauced epic za. That's right. Let's go. Let's go. I might get this dough again in a couple days because I don't use it right away. I like it to sit because I can tell how, unless it's sat, then I'll take it and I'll make it. But I can usually see it right away just upon the feel of it. But boy, after you do these couple steps to it, I get the secret to this pizza dough. It's very, I might forget it, but there's a good chance I won't. Just due to the style of the dough, and this is how I handle that dough. This is gonna work out epic, epic. Okay, so now that that's did, put our hands here. We're gonna grab some seasoning, the sauce, and then the herbs, toppings. And the pizza oven is not heated to temp. We'll now take up the pizza oven to temperature. The magical temperature of, that's right, 420. Now we're gonna sauce. You wanna shake your sauce, make sure, you can just tip it upside down. Turn it to the side. Tip it back upside down. Right side up. And away she goes. This sauce was opened a couple days ago. Boy, is that ever a perfect pour. You want to see this saw? Really, really rustic Italian saw today. Ruby red sauce is going to be an extra crispy crust, golden, buttery, heavenly. All right, what you're looking for in a pizza is heaven. Okay, heaven, straight heaven. Get a nice za on you. It's basically free. Right? This pizza was basically free. We had most of these ingredients in the fridge. They were gonna spoil if we didn't use them. You know what I mean? The pizza dough I bought a couple days ago. So now the ches. So this one's super easy to do. Actually, you gotta use the seasoning first. So there is a good amount of seasoning in the pizza sauce. You're gonna add the same types of seasoning, so you're not saying, "Oh, that's really that's so." Whew. You know what I mean? You're going, "Whoa, that's so good!" Drool on it. You know what I mean? That's right. You shake your seasoning before you pour it out too. If you're an ultra boss, this does a few things. Just make sure that you're getting all even distribution, not just the heaviest one that you've tipped upside down 17 times and left there. Once you get the seasoning on, grab a little bit of this one, pop and drop, just a hair. Just make it known. You know what I mean? Make it known. How you doing? And then that's her. Pop and drop the lid. And put this away, put that away. This away. Now, final touches here. We'll do toppings next. We'll do ches first, and then pineapple jalapeno combo. I'm just waiting on the pineapple. My wife should be up shortly. She's a legend. She's doing stuff for my cat right now. Kitty litter stuff and things. She's a pro at that. I take notes from her when she does things like that. And if she wants me to do it, I do it. She's feeling pretty darn good right now, she says, so I'm going to give her a nice massage though. And hopefully that helps. All her body parts feel better as we age on these fall days when the rain comes, your body can feel pressure, you know. When there's low pressure in the air, our bodies feel that, right? There's a really important scientist, and he says our brains are actually computers, synthetic computers. The open AI scientist said the other day, some speech he was giving. And I just think it's just add that to, but I mean, who doesn't know that your brain processes like a, I mean, some people's doesn't, you know, some people's is like, do you know there's different types of computers? Right? There's old iPads, there's old Macintosh, there's old Windows 95. There are people out there right now that are still running updates for 15 years. You know what I mean? That's what is truly going on. You don't have to believe me now. It's going to all make... Do you think if you took the internet back to the Stone Age, what they say happened, lol, do you think that they're going to understand Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi? For real. You think they're going to understand Wi-Fi? Most old people right now can't describe to you what Wi-Fi is. Even young people don't understand what mesh networking is, right? So let me be specific. That even right now where we are is pretty much in the future, right? It's as far in the future as we could be, but yet there's a lot more to come. In the next couple days, weeks, months, years, will be revealed to us. You know what I mean? Normally, I wouldn't chuck the pizza in the oven without toppings, but I'm getting hungry. Let's see what kind of I got jalapenos. I gotta get these damn things she's talking about. There's a pineapple, and I love me some pineapple. So we're gonna have that. I got jalapenos here. Pineapple jalapeno pizza coming right up, eh? Oh yeah. Oh. Definitely have to do the living room windows this week. It's on the list. Oh, so the windows, I really just want to put up new PVC on them, so we'll get that did. This one's good enough. These ones are all good. Pineapple. This is pineapple tropical gold, pineapple chunks, non-GMO'd. It's very good. So you get your pineapple, jalapenos, your basil. You can do caramelized onions on this pizza. You can do all sorts of different pizzas. Don't ever. I never eat any of the toppings, not ever. Oh, this is going to be a really good pizza. Look, you can tell. Look, you can tell this guy knows pizza. Now the jalapenos. Now when you're putting jalapeno on pizza, you got to be careful because you don't want to burn your bum off, right? It's important to, screw it. Just kind of layer the pizza with jalapenos as best you can. I usually like to take a jalapeno and just kind of rip it into, oh, it's already spicing me out. It might be too much for me already. We'll find out shortly. Oh, it seems really spicy in here. Is anybody else starting to sweat and it's winter time? Oh. Yeah, I'm thinking this is pretty spicy right now. Alright guys, there is the pizza that I concocted in under 9 minutes. Have a good look onto it. And remember, this is pizza made by the Hashman. Pineapple jalapeno special. That's what I'm talking about. What are y'all having for dinner tonight? Let a guy know in the chat down below. I love my wife. I'll see you guys next time. If you don't love your wives, you shouldn't be with your wives. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Why would you take all all the knives.
This is what I'm saying though, guys. You gotta make sure you.
You can also come down here and cut it.
Okay, I'm coming.